that really should have been enough for them. It should have been. Because no is a complete sentence. Yeah, from start to finish. You don't need. The thing is, you don't need to give a why. Like you can give a why if you want. Like, yeah, if you want to explain it, you can give a why, but you don't need to. Saying no should be enough. Like, you're allowed to have boundaries. You're allowed to ask for things. Yeah, and they're supposed to hear you. You're asking really clearly. It's not like you're not dancing around it. You're not being. No, I don't think so. You were. Yeah, that's so cut and dry. They asked you for something. You said no. No should be enough. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Well, they're pushing you. They're pushing your boundaries. They are. No, the thing is, I get why you feel that way. Yeah, you're allowed to feel guilty and bad, and I don't want you to. No, I get why you do. Because there's a part of you that doesn't want to say no, that wants to just do it, and because it's going to create peace, and because that's like what you feel your role is in the situation, is creating peace, and that's not your value. Your value is not being a peacemaker. Your value is being you, baby. It is. Well, the thing is, if someone just looks at you and goes, oh, well, they're causing problems, they're not. You're allowed to be like, hey, I don't want this. I don't want to do this. That is so, you are allowed to. Yeah, you don't need to give an excuse. It could be, no, because I feel like it. And that is enough. That is totally enough. I know it doesn't feel that way. Of course it's not going to feel that way. Like, you've, trust me, I still feel guilty. I feel so guilty when I tell people no. I hate it. I'm like, yeah, internally I want to be like, oh, I can say yes. I can say yes. I convince myself into these positions where I feel obligated to saying yes, even though my heart wants to say no, which is the worst thing you can do. Which is why I push you so hard, and I'm like, hey, don't give in. Don't do the same shit I do. No, because I want better for you than I want. I mean, that's true. I should want better for myself, but you're there to catch me when I make, yeah, I'm just doing the same thing for you. That's what you've always done for me. Hey, look at me. It's okay. And that is, I'm proud of you for saying no and sticking by it. And I know it isn't easy. I know right now you are like, I know, baby. I know. I am so proud of you. Are you kidding? I'm so proud of you. No. I think they'll understand. Well, right now they don't, but that's not your fault. Because you're not responsible for other people's emotions. No, you're not. I know. But that's the thing, though. If other people make you feel responsible for their emotions, that's not fair. No, it's not fair. Yeah. Yeah. No. You aren't wrong. And the fact they said that is, yeah, I'm so annoyed. Because they shouldn't be putting that shit on you. They really shouldn't be. I know. And it's hard because you're balancing those two things. If it was a stranger, it would be so much easier. That's the truth, isn't it? Like, if you never had to see anybody ever again, you could be like, well, I can just do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, but no, that's not how life is. I know. But no, I don't think you broke or hurt the relationship by saying no. And if the relationship was broken by you putting a boundary and you saying no, then that is a sign in and of itself. Yeah. Because that isn't fair. That's not a relationship. No, that's like a set of expectations they're putting on you, and then you have to perform, and that's not a relationship. That's a play. That's theater. It's acting. That's not reality. That is. Yeah, you're not a dancer. You're not. I mean, in like the, yeah, like, yeah, exactly. At least when you choose to dance, it's on your terms, and not when someone's like saying dance for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's hard. That is like, it's like some of the hardest lessons we learn. Yeah. I think we only learn it from like people we're close with. Like, it's not lessons you learn from strangers or, yeah, it's our family, our close friends. Like, those are the teachers, and it's hard because you have to then be, yeah. And I know you don't like it. I know you feel like you're disappointing, you're letting people down, you're failing in some capacity, but you're not. No, there's no world where you're failing. You're not failing. This isn't a failure. This isn't you making a mistake or fucking up. It isn't. No, it's you honoring yourself. It's you making the hard choice. You're putting yourself first. No one else is going to put you first besides you. I mean, I try my hardest to put you first. Every day, that is always my intention, but sometimes I fall short. Sometimes I'm not perfect. I don't pretend to be. I always want to put you first. I do. I know. But that's the truth. I know. And the thing is, those people were supposed to put you first. Or at least honor your wishes for the minimum. Like, even if they couldn't put you first, at least they can honor what you say. Hear what you say, listen, validate, be, receptive in some capacity. Yeah, no, I know, baby, it's hard. I know that's not how you want to start today. I know. It doesn't have to ruin today. It doesn't. This doesn't have to be our day. No, I know the emotions you're sitting with right now. Oh, come here. It's gonna be okay. It is. Because I just know. I do. It's not gonna be easy. Sometimes it's gonna be really hard, but it is gonna be okay. Yeah, it's about reminding your body that it's gonna be okay. Because I know right now you feel like, yeah, you just want that feeling to go away. You just want the bad feeling to go away. You don't want to feel like, oh my god, yeah, that's a hard feeling to deal with. There's nothing worse than feeling like you let someone down, or that, yeah, you don't want to fail the people you love, but you didn't do that. You didn't let anybody down. You didn't fail anybody. No, baby, you were honest. And honesty is valuable. Whether the other people can receive your honesty, that's a whole different thing, but you should be honest. You should be vulnerable. You should be able to tell your truth. And if your truth is, hey, no, I can't do this, then the people that love you should be able to accept that. And yeah, they should. And if they can't, they can't. But that's not on you. It's not your job to manage people's emotions. It's not your job to manage their feelings. Of course, yeah, you should. You should be mindful of it. You should be considerate. You should be kind, empathetic. You should always try to, you shouldn't. But the thing is, that wasn't your intention. You didn't go in there with the intention of being like, I'm saying this to hurt somebody. No, of course not. I know that would never cross your mind. You're never going to be like, I'm weaponizing my words to hurt someone. That's not what you're doing. No. And if they took it that way, then that is entirely on them, and no part of that sits on you. No, because I know how you talk, I know how you speak, I know who you are. That's not you. It isn't. You saying no is not. That's not some kind of. It's not a verdict. No, it's not a verdict on who you are. No, baby. I am so fucking proud of you. Yeah, for doing the hard thing. Because it wasn't easy. It's never easy telling people we love or we care about now. It's never ever easy. Sometimes it is. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's simple. Sometimes it's like, do you want a milkshake? No, I do not want a milkshake. And then no one's feeling sure yet. There are easy no's. This is true. But sometimes there's hard no's. The most important no's we say in our lives are the hardest no's to say sometimes. The ones that really protect ourselves, those are the hardest no's to say. Yeah. I'm proud of you for honoring yourself enough to say it. mean, people should. People need to. Like, it's such an easy concept. No is a sentence. It's an entire sentence from start to finish. You don't need to say anything more. You don't need to explain or justify or no, you don't. You can just say no and move on because that is. I know it doesn't feel like it, but it needs to. I'm proud you exercised it. Yeah, in a hard moment when it would have been easier for you just to comply and say yes and move on and not create problems and try to preserve peace. I'm glad you said, yeah, how you really felt. 'Cause that's important. You gotta honor yourself, baby. I will protect you as much as I humanly can. But there will be times when you're gonna need to, yeah. And today was one of those days. You did a really good job. You did. I know it doesn't feel like it. I know, Bubba. Thing is, it's still early. We have an entire day. We can do stuff. We can get. Yeah, today isn't lost. Today isn't over. We're gonna have a great day today, okay? Yes, I'm gonna make sure you're gonna have a very good day. Because you deserve it. I love you. You didn't do anything wrong. Okay? Yeah. Do you believe me? Are you sure you believe me? Positive. 100%. Mm-hmm. We're getting there. Okay, good. Getting there's the start. I love you too, Bubba. I love you so much.